Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Waterfall by Teal. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, which means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. And we also have these quadruples in the grid. Let's take this one just as an example. Let's use this one as an example. Maybe that's a little bit better. So it's these circles with digits in them. Now, the circle is going to be touching 4 cells. And what it means is that those digits need to appear at least once within those 4 cells. So in this case, we need a 1 and a 3 somewhere in here. It could be 2 1s and 2 3s, or we could have a 1 3 like this with a 5 6, or we could have like 1 3 like this with 4 2. We could repeat one of them, but not the other. But anyway, that's the point. What we can't do is like 2 3 5 6 because there is not a 1 in these 3 cells. We violated that constraint. And that's it. That's the entire thing we get for this puzzle. No givens or anything, just the quadruples. So there is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, I'm going to start with these. We know that 3, 4, 5, 6 go here. But instead of marking 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to mark what these two are, because the box needs a 1 and a 2, and they get forced out here. So this is a 1, 2 pair. Same here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 5, 6 pair. Now, this 5, 6 pair looks in here and says, hey, well, the 3, 4, 5, 6 needs a 5, 6, and they're not here. So this ends up 5, 6, and this ends up 3, 4. For this column, we need 1 and 2. They end up here. Okay. Now, also, this 1, 2 is using up 2 out of the 4 places that 5 could be in this quad. So the 5 ends up in one of these two. This quad needs a 5, and they can't be here anymore because the 5 is up here. These point down saying, hey, these can't be 5. None of these can be 5 because the 5 is up here. So the 5 ends up in here for the quad. This 1, 2 pair says 1, 2 can't be here. So this is 1, 2. This is 3, 4. And that means this is 3, 4. And this is 5, 6. All right, I could have probably finished that stack before even thinking about that. I did it a little bit out of order, but that's okay. We have the 5 and 6 for this quad. So we just need the 1 and the 3. They go there. Okay, so this 1, 3 pair is in the box saying these can't be 1, 3 because the 1, 3 is over here. So if these aren't 1, 3, this quad needs a 1, 3 here. And that's huge because this 1, 3 pair resolves this. In fact, I think it resolves the entire stack because this can't be 3 anymore because the 3 is over here. So this is 4, this is 3. Oh no, it doesn't resolve the stack. It just resolves the 3, 4. I don't know why I thought it would go further. Anyway, never mind on that. We do need a 1 though in this quad and it's not here. So the 1 ends up here and that's going to point giving us the 2 and the 1. Okay, what else can we do? We need to look at these quads. Okay, this quad needs a 4, and this 4 says not here, and this 1, 3 says not here. So the 4 ends up there. That means this is 3 and 4. That means this is 1 and 3. That means this is 2 and 1. Okay, that was a nice cascade. All right, what do we need here? We need a 2, 5, 6. I'm actually going to fill that because the 2 can't be here. Anything else of note? The 4 is in one of these 2 cells. All right, we're going to need a 5 and a 6 in here somewhere. Is there a restriction? Okay, so one thing we can say is that if there's a 5 and a 6 here, we also know that this 2, 5, 6 triple has a 5 and a 6 in it. Right, so there's a 5 and a 6 in here somewhere. You can see that. There's going to be a 5 and a 6 here because they're not here. There's a 5 and a 6 here, and this quad has a 5 and a 6. Then these cells can't be 5 or 6, specifically 6. They already couldn't be 5. And so I think it's worth, and they're not 1 either. So I think it's worth marking 2, 3, 4 in here. That's not a 4. Because they can't be 1 and they can't be 5 or 6. Because the 5 and these 2 columns only have 2 5s and 2 6s because there's 1 each. Well, each column has 1. So this will be one of the 5 6s and this will be the other 5 6, and that's all the 5 6s we get for these 2 columns. So we end up with this 2, 3, 4. So that is a 2, 3, 4 triple in the row, meaning that this is 5 or 6. It also means 2 is in one of these 2 cells, but we kind of already knew that. All right, so, but this quad needs a 2, which means we can't put the 2 over here because the 2 in the box is here. So actually this is the only place for 2. That gives us this 2 as well. And these 2s look in here, putting a 2 somewhere in here. What else can we do? Right. We need a 5 somewhere in this quad, and these 5s say not here. So actually the 5 ends up in one of these two cells, which points left, giving us this 6 and this 5. This 6 looks in here saying, and these can't be 6, so the 6 in this box goes here. Now the 2 in the box goes here. Now the 4 goes here. Now the 5 goes there, just based on our corner marks. That's a 1 and a 2. This 6 looks up, giving us this 5. This 4 gives this 3. This 5 gives this 6. Oh, 3 in the corner does spawn our deep, deep, do animation. 3 in the corner sounds like me in the corner, an REM song. All right, 5 and 3. It's actually called Losing My Religion, but anyway, that's 5 and 6. That's 5. That's 1 and 3. That's a 1. These two cells are 4 and 6, and we're done. All right, cool. Well, pretty neat use of quads there, Teal. I think this is a really nice class on the different ways that you can use quads to restrict the grid. So really nice intro to quads if you haven't seen them before, and nice practice for them if you have. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.